Well, morning guys, it's the day of the big event, the one you've all been training for. As you can see, the weather is not particularly brilliant this morning. We've just had some rain, but that's stopped, and we've just got this mist and fog which is forecast to clear and leave us with a slightly cloudy morning, although there are some thunderstorms forecast for later, so anybody doing the marathon risks getting very wet. Well, it's 9:15 and as you can see it's starting to fill up a bit here. I've signed in, got my Helly Hansen t-shirt. It's the same type of t-shirt as last year, which I'm really pleased about because I really like that t-shirt. You can see the weather's clearing up a little bit, but it's still pretty grim. It's not going to cause a problem for running, but it might be a little bit chilly in a few spots around the course, so we'll find out. We have heard there's been a smash on the M40 and at least a few people that are coming here are stuck in traffic. But I've been told that they've put a message on Facebook that anybody who's coming here should still turn up. With it being a chip time event, they don't need to be here for the actual start. So that's a little bit of good news anyway. I think all of the free base layers available on exchange for technical t-shirts have now gone. So well done to anybody who got those. I understand those use the latest Leafer H2 flow or something, which is supposed to be the quickest drying base layer. So I bagged myself one of those, and if the weather continues like this over the next few weeks, I'll get a chance to try it out and let you know what I think. We should have just gone. Oh, hey boy! Well, that's the first lap over, just over 51 minutes. That'll probably be our fastest lap because we ran up this hill that's right in front of me and all the other ones last time round, but we certainly won't be doing that this time. The Helly Hansen ladies coming past. Well, somewhere between 1.5 miles into the second lap. Unfortunately my IT band is playing me up quite badly today. It's really stabbing me in the knee when I'm running, especially on the up and downhill sections. And the race leader has just lapped me. As I'm on my second lap, he must be on his third lap. It's really flying. Here's another one of the lovely steep hills on this course. I'm not sure how well the camera picks up the steepness of this one, but it's pretty steep. Well, just past the 2-mile marker, I'm still on my second lap. I can't run anymore at the moment. I've just spent a few minutes doing some stretches and I was able to run about 5 paces before the pain in my knee was too much. So I've dropped it down to a walk. I'll walk the rest of this lap and then I'll see how we feel on the next one. Well, we've crossed the stream and now we're just started into the gardens. Well, I'm into the third and final lap and I'm really glad I dropped down from the full marathon to the half this morning. There's no way I could have completed the full one. As it is, I'm going to be walking the rest of this lap as well now. If I had been on the marathon, I would have just had to retire at the end of lap 2 and nobody wants a DNF. The weather's been slowly clearing up, although it's still quite muggy and quite misty. But there's a little bit of a chill developed in the air and I'm noticing a touch of blackness building up behind the mist. So the predicted thunderstorms might be here within another hour or two. Hopefully I'll have finished this lap and be able to get under sail before they arrive. just coming down to the water hazard for the last time. I've noticed a lot of people who've been crossing it have just been running straight across it, which isn't a particularly good idea because that's where it's at its widest and deepest. Therefore you'll get your wettest and coldest. The best idea is, as you approach, just have a little look either side of the obvious path, and you'll probably find that it's shallower and narrower there, and that's very definitely the case here. Well, that's the Beauty and the Beast over with for another year. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I noticed from the preliminary results there were about a dozen DNFs in the marathon. If you're one of those, I'm hoping that you didn't come away with any serious injuries. I ended up walking pretty much the whole of the last 2 laps due to the IT band issue I've been suffering with, and at the moment I'm still stiff in the right knee and I've got a bit of a swelling at the back of it, so that's likely to mean some unpleasant physiotherapy for me later. The professor, she had a good run. She managed to pretty much run all of her 3 laps. She obviously didn't run up all of the steep hills. She says her legs are hurting as much as they did when she completed her first road marathon, so that gives you an idea how hard she was working. But she's determined to come back next year when hopefully we shall both tame the beast.